Hello guys, today we've got the all-new Bear 650. We've read all the specs and numbers, but let's be real. Riding and reading numbers are two completely different things. Our task today is to ride the OG Interceptor 650 and compare it with the Bear 650 and see what the major difference is.
Let's hit the highway and find some nice spot for some desi chai and figure out which bike really speaks to the heart.
Along the way, we'll judge these bikes on the things that really matter and we really care about. The plan is simple. We will ride each of these motorcycles and then rate the parameters that go beyond mere numbers. We want to know which motorcycle is the one that connects to the heart. The ratings are from 1 to 10 without the 7. Since 7 is a very safe number, it's neither too good nor too bad and mostly is the one that people choose to remain safe. Before we begin, a huge shout out to our friends at Talk Rides who lent us the beautiful Bear 650. They are the official RE rental partners and they are the ones where you can rent the complete range of Enfields from them. So when you're on a motorcycle, the primary view that you have is of the world around you and some part of the motorcycle. When compared to the Bear 650, my preference of the cockpit view would go to the Interceptor 650. The reason for that is for the bike to keep the retro charm alive. So in my vote, the Interceptor gets a solid 9 out of 10. If I had to score the Bear 650, I would give it a 6.
I have been riding the Interceptor for a couple of years and the Bear's new digital dash is a refreshing change. And I really like that it's still circular and not like a flat TV, though it's very readable. Still nascent, I like that you can connect the maps to it and gets the direction right in front of you. The Bears get a 9 in my books and the Interceptor isn't a bad either and hence gets a 8.
So our next point of rating would be based upon the heart feel of the motorcycle. The pull from this 600cc block is not the best when it comes to 600cc segment. However, the exhaust sound speaks for itself and makes up for the loss in power. For the heart feel score for the Interceptor, I would rate it a solid 8 out of 10 because the bike does feel very good to ride and ignoring the lack of 650 power, the bike sits very well.
Alright, let's talk about the fun factor. And it's very familiar to Interceptor. It feels quicker, sharper and the exhaust note is great. So I'll give Bear 8 on 10. Yeah, this place looks decent. Let's go and have some chai. Huh? I'm really starving here. Let's have some parathas.
Same. चलो खाते हैं कुछ.
Ooh. Both the bikes looks lovely.
Yeah, man. I think we should consider a score point called the turn back and look score.
Absolutely. So I'll give the Bear 6 on 10 and the Interceptor 8. What about you?
So I would give the Bear 9, I would say.
9.
9.
Oh.
The Interceptor maybe 8.
Oh.
Alrighty, let's have
Chalo,
food.
chalo.
भैया
पराठे हो जाएंगे अपने?
एक पनीर, एक आलू, चाय कड़क चाहिए एकदम.
बढ़िया बिल्कुल. बढ़िया.
So Prakhar, tell me one thing. You've been riding the Interceptor for the past few years.
Yes.
And now that you're on the Bear, do you find it more comfortable or was the Interceptor better in terms of comfort?
The seating posture, I really liked it. The upright position of the handlebar, it's really good.
Yeah.
In comparison to the stock seat of Interceptor, it's much better.
Yeah.
So in the Interceptor, I have upgraded it to the touring one.
Yeah, I can see that, yes.
But one thing that I don't like about the Bear, height.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to do the tiptoe. So
it's a bit too high for you.
Too high for me.
Oh. So give me a score. How much would you score the Interceptor or the Bear in terms of comfort out of 10?
So out of 10, I'll give Interceptor 8 and the Bear 9. rest everything just all aligns pretty well. So I would give the Interceptor an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Bear ka I'll have to ride it and then give my verdict.
So after doing our lunch, then let's exchange our bike.
Perfect, man. Perfect.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect. So now I'm on the Bear 650 and it's my time to give my perspective and verdict on the comfort aspect of the Bear.
The handlebar issue on the Bear is something which can be ignored. However, I still like the feeling of being more upright on the Bear 650, so I would give the Bear a 10 on 10.
What is your perspective on value for money for these machines? Which one do you find more attractive as a first time buyer?
So see, for me, the value for money is the Scrambler because it has the digital speedometer and it has the USD forks, as you know. So, and the difference of the price variation is only 22,000 between Interceptor and Scrambler.
I think it makes more sense to invest in the Bear instead of the
Bear,
Interceptor.
So I'll give the Bear 9 on 10.
I think even I would stick to 9, if not 10. What do you think of the Interceptor?
For the Interceptor, I'll give 8.
So even I'll stick with the 8 point for
Interceptor.
the Interceptor. Yes.
While the difference between the two motorcycles is evident, the choice of which is better for you isn't very clear. Both motorcycles have their pros and cons, so that even we will find it very difficult to choose one over the other. The best way to understand which motorcycle fits your style is to live with it for a while. Unfortunately, a small test ride isn't enough. That's where renting them out for a week or two from companies like Talk Rides makes sense, because we certainly couldn't decide in a short chai run. What we know for sure is we had a lot of fun of doing it.